In the 1970s, we saw an era of free love, representing openness, sharing, and a lot of sexual activity with multiple partners. Just a sec. Let's roll it. So, but is all that sharing a good thing? Consider a few facts about sexually transmitted infections, or STIs. Fact: human papillomavirus, also called HPV or genital warts, is the most common STI, currently infectious in 79 million people in the U.S., or 25% of the population. HPV can cause cervical cancer. However, scientists have developed a vaccine that prevents and protects against HPV warts and therefore against cervical cancer. Fact: herpes simplex virus causes cold sores, a lip skin infection that permanently resides in about 70% of all people by the age of 50. A genital STI version infects at least 20% of all adults, with 90% being unaware of it. Fact: chlamydia is a bacterial STI that newly infects 3 million people per year, is silent up to 70% of the time, and yet 20 to 40% of untreated chlamydia infections in women cause painful pelvic inflammatory disease, or PID, which too commonly causes ectopic pregnancy or infertility. Fact: gonorrhea, another bacterial STI like chlamydia, can sometimes infect without symptoms, but can also cause PID and infertility. The big time problem, though, with gonorrhea is resistance to antibiotics. Fact: the protozoan trichomonas, another STI, often causes no symptoms, but can cause itching, bad body odor, painful intercourse, PID, infertility, and premature low birth weight babies. Fact: the incidence of pubic lice or crabs is 1 in 90 people in the U.S. Fact: more than 15% of all people infected with HIV, more than 15% in the U.S., do not know they are infected. Another HIV fact: 50% of all cases are not just involving men who have sex with men. Fact: South and North Dakota are having an ongoing syphilis outbreak, the worst in 50 years, with recent case of mother's infection causing infant disease and disability. The Department of Health is calling all healthcare providers to test for syphilis 3 times during all pregnancies. People with painless ulcer or on groin or mouth, new bumpy rash, or patchy hair loss should seek treatment to avoid severe nerve or brain destruction from this STI. So it is, sharing of love can bring sharing of malicious infections. I guess free love is not so free after all.
In a garden of freedom, don't you know that I'm loving you? In a garden of freedom, baby, don't you know?